So what if AI wasn't just a tool, but an entire operating system running your business? So today, May 4th, 2026, we're seeing the rise of something much bigger than chatbots. We're talking about AI that manages other AIs, predicts the future with simulated worlds, and even reorganizes entire industries. Let's break it down. So first up, a massive announcement that could redefine enterprise AI. HUMAIN, backed by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, just partnered with Amazon Web Services to launch something called HUMAIN ONE. They're calling it the world's first enterprise AI operating system. And here's what that actually means. So instead of companies manually using different AI tools, HUMAIN ONE acts like a central brain, managing, deploying, and governing autonomous agents across the entire organization. So think of it like Windows, but for AI agents, or iOS, but for enterprise intelligence. This system can coordinate thousands of AI agents, handling everything from customer support to financial forecasting to software development, all working together automatically. And this is a huge shift from AI assistants to AI infrastructure. Next up, one of the most fascinating experiments in AI prediction we've seen all year. A company called Validated Insights just released a report powered by MiroFish.ai, a swarm intelligence system. Instead of analyzing past data, the AI created a synthetic digital world filled with thousands of autonomous agents. So these agents interact, they compete, and they adapt, essentially simulating the future. And the results, well, predictions about the education market through 2030 were provided with a reported 60% probability of accuracy. So that might not sound perfect, but in complex systems like education, that's actually very high. The translation here is that we're moving from analyzing history to simulating reality before it happens. Okay, let's talk about collaboration at a completely new level. So new details just dropped about NVIDIA's Nemotron Coalition, and it's gaining serious backing from companies like Mistral, Perplexity, and Cursor. Their vision is a multi-model orchestra. So here's how it works. So instead of one AI trying to do everything, a central AI agent acts like a conductor, delegating tasks to specialized models. Coding models handle logic, creative models write content, and research models gather information. And the user, well, you don't manage any of it. So the AI decides which models to use, when, and why. So this is a major step toward fully autonomous workflows where AI systems collaborate behind the scenes. Meanwhile, in Europe, regulators are trying to keep up. The European Commission just released an updated draft of its AI code of practice for labeling AI-generated content. And the key change here is really simplification. They're reducing the compliance burden on creators ahead of stricter rules coming this summer. So that means clearer labeling standards, less complexity for businesses, and faster adoption of AI tools. So it's a sign that regulators are shifting from restriction to enablement. Okay, and then just a couple quick hits from tech side. So Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.7 documentation reveals Mythos preview safeguards. So they're testing ways to reduce cyber risk capabilities. So the goal is really to help make AI for coding, but harder for weaponization. So, and this is the industry actively trying to balance power versus safety. And on the infrastructure side, Applied Digital secured $300 million from Goldman Sachs, funding a major AI data center expansion in North Dakota. All this agentic AI requires massive compute, and the race to build it is accelerating fast. And then lastly, let's talk about creators, right? So a new Gallup report dropped today with a clear message. AI isn't killing the arts, it's reorganizing them. So instead of replacing artists, AI is being used for idea generation, brand automation, and content scaling. So this means that creators are becoming one-person media companies. So you're not just an artist anymore, you're the creator, you're the marketer, and distributor, all powered by AI. So here's the big picture. AI is becoming an operating system. It's starting to simulate the future. Multiple AIs are learning to work together, and humans were evolving into AI-powered operators. The question is no longer, will you use AI? It's, will you know how to manage it? If you want to stay ahead of where AI is actually going and not just where people think it's going, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Daily News. Thanks so much.